Hello and welcome to a Yin Yoga practice inspired by falling asleep. And so this is a class you can take definitely if you have trouble falling asleep, or if, take it whenever. Some stuff that you'll need: 2 blocks. Don't lose sleep over it. If you don't have blocks, you'll find stuff. A yoga strap. Again, be creative if you don't have a yoga strap. This isn't a yoga strap. A blanket or something that's comfortable, and a bolster. Now this is important for class today, so you will need to figure out something if you don't have one of these, because we're going to do a lot of stuff with this, starting with our first posture. Have the bolster behind you, and you're going to lay over it. All right? Some options are to start, definitely my glutes are on the earth, and I'm just have this perfect curve for my low back. And then I can drape over, and this is really comfortable. My head is supported and my neck is supported. That's important. Now, if you have 2 blocks and a bolster, you can make a ramp. And same story, you always want your head and your neck to be supported. So now you can see it's more of a passive, super passive. And I can play with the position of the arms depending on just the orientation of the muscles of your upper chest. And so for me, this is where I could stay for a few breaths. I could afford that. But for you, it might be higher just based on your anatomy. So figure out where you are, and I will find my timer. Oh. I don't want to live up to the Yin Yoga stereotype. So we'll stay here for 5 minutes, and that's what I'm setting up right now. Okay. If 5 minutes is not appropriate for you, come out by rolling off of the bolster and resting on one side, and then making your way onto your back. So if you need to come out of this shape at any time before the bell, please listen to your body. Because this is your first shape, it could be the most challenging because you're still transitioning from your day to your present moment. So let the breath start to create distance from your day to where you are right now. Feel the belly rise and fall with each cycle of the breath. And we want to have a soft awareness, a very relaxed focus, strictly to the movement of the belly. Give yourself permission to make necessary, slow, mindful adjustments. So you're not set in cast. You can let the arms change from up to down. You can bring the feet from forward to backward, so soles of the feet can come together. They come back toward your body, and the knees fall out. The primary goal of this shape is for you to focus on the rising and the falling of the belly. Remind yourself that the exhales naturally are relaxing. So, speed is the enemy of relaxation. Speed is the enemy of relaxation. So take your absolute time to extend the legs if they were brought towards the body, and then see yourself gently rolling to the right before you gently roll to the right. And then once you are on your right hand side, rest. So make a pillow with the right bicep. Pressing into the top hand, extend the top leg, rising up to seated. Good. Not bad for your first posture. So coming into a gentle twist. Twisting can knock people out. Is my mic on? Yeah. Twisting can knock people out in like a second. So if you fall asleep during this shape, good night. Try your best. So with your bolster and your 2 blocks, or improvise, you just want height to whatever you're using. Please sit with your right hip to the edge, to the corner of the bolster or the whatever. And then fold the top leg, the left leg, over the right leg. And then you probably see where we're heading. I'm going to turn, this is where the twist is. I'm going to turn my torso and fold. And so now this twist is extremely passive. And so I'm going to relax through the head. So if my face is not able to rest, then I'll have to change. I'll have to slide back or get more props. But for me right now, this is perfect. Sleep is such an essential part of our health. And so that's why for this practice today, it's important that you're comfortable. You want to start to invite a lot of heaviness to the arms, heaviness to the legs, heaviness to the face. Nothing to do. Nowhere to be. So relax. Relax even more into this moment. We have about 60 slow seconds left. So just to become more aware of your breath. So first, please place the palms flat. Then slowly keep the head heavy. Keep the head heavy. So lift with the chest first, so your head is still a leg down. And you lift upright. And then I want you to lay flat on your back for a moment. And just allow that twist to settle. So this is really our first time on our back today. And so start to feel into this posterior terrain. So feel into the muscles as you breathe. Press against the floor beneath you. And now take a moment and see if you can feel the pull of gravity. And relax into that. One foot at a time. Place it flat on the floor. And then roll to the right hand side, please. And then press yourself up to seated. Okay, so we'll do that to the second side. Have your foundation. And then this time, my back is going to be to you. Left hip to the block. And you can sit in this staggered expression like I have in my legs, or you can have any expression. Okay? Turn and lower. Slowly pick a spot. Just pick a spot where you feel the most maybe sensation, and that could simply be the rise and the fall of your chest or your belly. So for these last 2 minutes, see how long you can hold awareness on that spot, and also notice how many times you're able to bring awareness back if it drifts. Moving with the least amount of energy possible. So place one hand at a time. Press, let the head be heavy. Once you're upright, you can shift all your props to the side. And we will recline onto the back. Let's try an experiment. Close your eyes and act as if you were going to yawn. So open your mouth really big. And you might encourage a real yawn to come. Okay, we'll do one last shape together because I think I'm gonna pass out in a minute. So let's take the feet flat and roll off to the right hand side. Pause, slowly pause. And then press and lift the body. Okay. So the final shape we'll take will be a very gentle forward fold. And what that's going to look like You'll have your bolster. You'll have your bolster, and maybe your blanket, and maybe some blocks. So the whole party is present. Now, forward folding can be precarious if you have a sensitive low back. And so if you know you have a sensitive low back, I'll encourage you tremendously, like I will be, to bend the knees, okay? And so a block can go beneath here, or if you have one of those fancy pillows for your bed, that's like a cylinder, that would work pretty well. I'm going to put this across my lap for comfort, and for extra comfort, I'm going to use my blanket. All right? And so it's a forward fold. So I'm trying to get my armpits to the length of my knees, because I know that's going to be the full expression of my spine. So if I just go right here, so I'm going to try and drape myself over the bolster, and my knees are bent, my low back feels broad, and everything feels good. So point of the story, find a forward fold, but again, you're trying to encourage rest, you're trying to encourage the body to relax. And so if you're not able to relax, then the body is not able to relax. So using everything you have to take this easy fold. So notice with curiosity if you are holding like the tongue hard, or is the tongue relaxed? Maybe just take a swallow and relax the neck, relax the shoulders, relax the mid-back, relax the low back, Relax the space that's behind the knees. And then relax the forehead. Let the flesh of the forehead be slack. Let the space behind your eyes be very spacious. Slowly walk the hands back, up the legs, press into the hands to lift the chest. And we'll take one last rest on our back. If the support beneath your knees is okay, you can leave it. I want you to stay exactly as you are, and whenever you're ready, you'll slowly find your place and fall asleep where it's appropriate. So for me, this is farewell. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.